Good evening, everyone. So I think maybe people today might have a question, and maybe I didn't know why did people didn't ask that they can say that the processes which they are creating, you are not able to see in the process portal, from where you can actually open and each and any process which you want. Okay, so in order to achieve that, what you just need is to actually have this in the overview section of the process. So you go to process and process overview section. You can put an exposing feature, expose to start to all users or a specific user like manager of all users, like that. So you can basically do in this way, right? You can create any type of team and assign it specifically to that team. You don't have to available for everyone, so you can specify it. So when you do that, you are actually able to see the process here in the process portal, and you can actually launch it from here. Okay, once you launch it, you can see that you can claim the task, and you can uh, perform the action which you were performing on from the PD instance. Okay, so you can see addition. You can actually see the addition is happening, and you can end it. Okay, so in today's we have discussed in the morning that I have just created a process where you can buttons add and subtract, and based on that two different coaches will open. Okay, so very basic things we have done. And what today I explain one more thing is you can see this in portal. Also there is a REST API tester which can be used for this purpose. So in the REST API tester you can see that you can able to retrieve in the process API, you can able to get what are all the expose API or expose processes are, and you can go there and find out what is the ID of this particular uh, process. Okay, so item ID is there, snapshot ID is there, and all this bits and pieces you can see. Okay, so now this is for REST API. You can then use this for the purposes of what you say here. You can start it from starting here, and also in the portal you are available. So what it will do is by doing this way you can get the URL, and you can then integrate this particular process to any page, any web page, any Java based or .NET based page, and from there this process can be started. Okay, so this way this process can be started from somewhere else as well. This is a REST API tester which we can use. Now coming to exposing it to a web service. So see guys, this actually is a process, and this process is actually cannot be exposed as a service. What can be exposed as a service is a user service, or a service where which is not a user service, a service flow basically. Okay, that can be exposed as a service. A service flow is nothing but a kind of flow thing or a process thing which you are creating a you can say in terms of BPM BPL. It's a long running or short running process where you can actually have flows a component like script task, right? You can have an implementation, you link processes, link service flow, decision making task, and service task, some uh, content integration task, and so many other things you can do with this. So so what we will do is we will go one by one. So you can either create a service flow and then integrate it with service web service, or you can start from web service creation. So what you will just do is plus you will come here and do for a web service. So when you do that, what will happen, web service page will get open and ask for the name of the service. So when you put the name of the service, automatically a WSDL URI got created for that with that name. Okay, but after that what you need to do is you need to add a operation. Okay, so you can add an operation by clicking on here. So when you click on here, it will ask for what will be the operation you are trying to add actually. So when you click on that, it so for example I have created this service flow some first, and then it got added. Or you can actually get a thing that okay, you want, you don't, you can name it now. You can name it this as a sum. Okay, and here when you name it, it will come here, and you can actually select from the available services which you want to select. Or so for example, here we have service flow sum, or you can create a new service flow. So inside the service flow, what will you do is you can have a process definition. Here it is gateways and all those things which are available, a event and end event, start event, immediate event, all those things are there. And you can have in specific activities, these activities are type this one, where all our system activities you can, or service flow, where you can actually have this written. What I just did is, I just have in general way, you can see in script, I just added up the two local variables in there. Okay, so you can actually have two variables there, or you can have you can define some other variable like difference and put it that way. Select integer. So this is, the diagram now is changed. Okay, you can actually have uh, difference. Okay, now this is a service flow we have implemented in the web service. So what it will do is, when you go here, the in the overview of, not service flow, of the web service, you will see this as a process. When you click on it, so you can see there are two things, sum and difference are two this thing. In the SOAP UI, if you input this and put it here and run this particular service, you will be able to see that there is a sum and a difference. So currently I just copy pasted. So what exactly is needed is, you need to change it to negative. So just for the uh, purpose of clarity, I will do now. Here you can actually put plus in now. Okay, so when you do this, automatically the service is already exposed, and you just run it. You will see sum is 8, difference is -2. A service is created with a web service export, right? A process cannot be exported as a web service. That was a mistake earlier that I said, that process can be exported as a web service. No, process cannot be. Process can be exposed as a RESTful API, but for a web service, you need a service flow that can be exposed as a web service. Okay, so guys, okay, I think this is done for today. We will have session tomorrow.